7, your local election headquarters. Next year's midterm elections already kicking into high gear.
Yeah, so we saw the launch today of a high-profile primary challenge. Brad Lander going head-to-head against current Congressman Dan Goldman. Both men speaking first with Pix 11 following the news. And our Henry Rossoff is joining us now with more on this. Henry.
Well, Candace and Arnie, this is really a continuation of the struggle we've seen with Democrats over the last few years, with left-leaning Democrats going after moderates. In this case, Brad Lander, an important ally of Mayor-elect Zohran Mamdani, and he's coming after Dan Goldman in a race that's about who's best positioned to help Mamdani in Washington, who's best to stand up to President Trump, and about the recent war in Gaza.
I've always believed that you fight for the things you love, and I love this city.
Launching his campaign for Congress in a video that channeled Mr. Rogers, Brad Lander did his first televised interview of the campaign with the Pix 11 Morning News. He says New York's 10th Congressional District Congressman Dan Goldman not endorsing Mayor-elect Zohran Mamdani makes him worthy of a Democratic primary challenge.
We can't solve all our problems in New York City alone. We need fighters in Washington who will work together with the mayor to deliver that city that everyone can afford.
Lander, the 56-year-old outgoing city comptroller, ran for mayor this year, eventually cross-endorsing with Mamdani, the Democratic Socialist Assemblyman 20 years his junior. He now enters this congressional race with the support of Mamdani, the Working Families Party, and leading national progressive voices like Bernie Sanders.
People are looking for Democrats now who will fight and not fold, and that's why I'm running.
Goldman is an heir to the Levi Strauss fortune, a former federal prosecutor, and as a congressional staffer, he played a key role in impeaching President Trump the first time. He won a crowded Democratic primary back in 2022 after New York 10 was redrawn to encompass Manhattan and Brooklyn neighborhoods like Carroll Gardens, Park Slope, and Sunset Park.
We have to stand up for the American people, and that is why I came here to Congress.
The congressman downplayed differences he has with Mayor-elect Mamdani, which he's previously said related to how Mamdani would address the concerns of Jewish New Yorkers. Goldman says he's had several productive conversations with Mamdani.
We're moving forward. I'm focused on moving forward as well alongside him because I agree with this affordability agenda, and that's what he ran on.
Lander says if elected, he would support Brooklyn's Hakeem Jeffries for Speaker of the House, but put leadership on notice that they have to do better. One more wrinkle here. There's a lawsuit challenging if the neighboring 11th Congressional District in Brooklyn and Staten Island is constitutional. If that changes, we'd see a redraw throughout southern Brooklyn. That would affect this district, wow. and it could, change some things here. But that lawsuit's pending. We don't know what'll happen with it.
Yeah, he made a key distinction in launching his campaign, which a lot of recent Democrats are making, in that they're not going to take money from the Israeli lobby, AIPAC.
Yeah, that is absolutely a dig at Goldman, who has been more aligned with positions that AIPAC has taken, was a little bit slower than some Democrats in condemning what Israel was doing in Gaza with civilian deaths, but Goldman did call for a ceasefire, at this point going on 6 months ago.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.